Okay, the unison figures, which means the parts that we play together, start at letter C. Now, to get into C, it's a little bit different for everybody, so let me go over this real quick. So, player A starts on the edge and does 16 notes. 1E into 2E into 3E into 4. Now, the right hand needs to come up because you're about to play a right flam. The left hand stays down. 1E into 2E into 3E into 4. Only the right hand comes up, and then you're going to switch on 1. Try that. 2, ready, go. 1E into 2E into 3 into right hand up, left hand up. Okay. Now player B goes flam tap, flam tap, flam tap, flam, flam. So you're just continuing this switch idea. Switch, 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 switch. Just 2 at the end are quarter notes. So make sure you're using controlled strokes and keeping your hands closed so you can control the heights. Player B is going from the drum to the stand. So your right hand comes up and keep your left hand down. Right hand comes up and then switch on the downbeat. So keep your hands closed. Right hand up, then left hand up on the downbeat. So let's all start at C. So our right hand is up, our left hand is down, completely flat. Do not lift it for the grace note. Just downstroke the right hand and upstroke the right hand. So it's a complete switch. Try that for a second. One hand goes up, one hand goes down. But they hit almost the exact same time. The grace note will hit just a little bit before since it's lower. Okay, so that's all we're doing from C for about 6 measures. We'll play it on 1 and then 1 and 3 and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So the rate increases. So keep your technique the same and then just change your rhythm. So here's C. 1, 2, ready, go. Switch, 2, 3, 4. Switch, 2, now 2 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that last 4 is a little bit different, but check out my heights, guys. You can barely tell, like if I were to fake the primary notes, you can barely see the grace notes. It's like what's hitting. Those grace notes are very low, okay? So don't lift, don't play like that, okay? Or definitely don't have them the same height. You want extremes, okay? All right? So on beat 4 of measure 42, we're actually going to downstroke both hands on that last beat 4 left flam and get underneath the car, as like I like to say, get under the car. So slide under to the edge, and then you're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 into 4 into 1. Now come up on 1. Try that. 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 into 4 into 1. And I'll show you the visual in a second. Now let's start on beat 4 of 42. Get under the car and start soft on measure 43 and finish. Left hand up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 into 4 into 1. Try that again. Left hand up on beat 4 of measure 42. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 into 4 into 1. Notice that I didn't lift for that first note of 43 because it's down low. Okay, so don't go 4, 1. Don't travel like a rainbow. Just slide under. Okay, now we lift on 1 of 44. 1. On beat 2, we'll slide our hands back. 2. And then on beat 3, we'll come back up. And then on 4, we get set on the center of the drum. Okay, so it'll go like a swinging effect. But you have to lift on 1. You're going to forget to lift on 1, but make sure you do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we're ready to play a D. All right, so here is D. Most of D is unison. I've already specified the player A part on the player A details on measure 48 that you're the upbeat. So player A's, you can ignore anything downbeat related on measure 48, but everything else is pretty much the same. So first measure, D, goes apple, watermelon, apple, coconut. This is all up at forte. 1 and 2E into 3 and 4E and. Okay? Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Nice and relaxed in your hands. Got some rebound on the 60 notes. Okay, now that right hand will lift at the end, but the left hand will stay down because you're about to do 2 height system. So you need to keep that left low, otherwise you're going to end up playing the first left high. So when you finished the first measure of D, I want to see the right hand up and the left hand down. 1, 2, ready, go. Apple, watermelon, apple, coconut. Notice my left hand is down here, my right hand's up here. Try that again. 1, 2, ready, go. Apple, watermelon, apple, coconut. Prep your right hand up, left hand is already down. Now you have downstrokes on the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 4. So you're going to go down, down, down. So it's going to go right, left, right. Keep your hands closed because there's no full strokes in here, just downstrokes, taps, and ups. So this is measure 46. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now don't hit those accents too hard. Just play the heights and keep your controlled stroke in the back. Keep your fingers closed the whole time. Now measure 47 doesn't say accents or anything, but because the whole thing has no accents, we're just going to play it up at forte just like we started at D. So I'd get back up. 1 again to 2 and 4 and. Try that. Watermelon, apple, big apple. 1, nice and flowy, relax. Don't grip too hard. 1 again to 2 and 3 and 4 and. Pretty easy. You'll go straight to the downbeat on 1 on the next measure of 48. And then you'll just do B, it means both. So that's another word for double stops. So they will play the same height there, okay? So at 47, 48, you have 1 and a 2 and rest and 4 and 1 together, 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 okay? Now, we're at 49, 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and. So we have apple, watermelon, apple, apple. So you notice before I just kind of stick click off my right hand on top of my left, and I meet at the top again for a stick click. 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and. Okay, don't stick click down here or you'll hit the drum, okay? Let's try that. 49, 1, 2, ready, go. Apple, watermelon, apple, apple. Okay, so then measure 50. It's not that complicated. Let's try it with the check first. It's just a bunch of apples and then stop on 4. Apple, apple, apple pie. No doubles yet. Ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now starting on beat 2, you have those slashes. It means you're going to do double strokes. So you got to do push-pull at this tempo. Push-pull, like we've been working on. Push-pull, push-pull. The first note is open the fingers. The second note is close the fingers to lift again. Push-pull. Apple, mama, dada, 4. Try that. 2, ready, go. Apple, mama, dada, 4. Now I know that your push-pulls need work, but they need to sound like a rhythm. Apple, watermelon, watermelon pie. I'm doing watermelon, but with doubles. Another way you can check it is by just doing right hand doubles. Apple, coconut, coconut pie, kind of like gallop. And then try your left doubles. Apple, strawberry, strawberry pie. If those rhythms sound correct, then usually when you put them together, apple, double, 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 double. Okay? Remember, the key to a nice push-pull is that you don't open your fingers early and then accidentally downstroke, accidentally pull early. You want to make sure you push the first stroke open. It's all about the first stroke reaching the same height for the second stroke, then you pull in it. It should be an upward mentality. Apple, push, pull, stop. Remember, you can get better at this by playing on your leg or a pillow if that hurts, okay? Or like this. You got to be able to create doubles, okay? All right, so let's get from D to there because it's kind of a mini phrase right there. D through measure 50 with the metronome. 110. 1, 2, ready, go. Apple, watermelon, apple, coconut, right hand up. Watermelon, apple, big apple pie, 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 pie. Apple, watermelon, apple, 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 mama dada pie. If you need to slow it down, or pause the video, or slow down an ensemble block so you can really nail that. Don't move on until you got that. Okay, in measure 51, we have 2 paradiddles in 8th note form. Paradiddle, paradiddle. I would use control strokes on the right lefts or the left rights, but the doubles are kind of free full strokes. Rebound, rebound. So you can take advantage of rebound and not exerting too much energy. At 52, you have apple, mama dada, another push-pull double. Apple, double, double, and then you're going to switch to a single watermelon. Apple, double, double, single, single, stop. So you have to be able to go from the doubles to the singles pretty seamlessly. Double, double, single, single, stop. Should sound the same. Da, 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 da. Double, double, single, single, stop. Okay, try it. 1, 2, 52, and go. Apple, double, double, single, single, stop. So you go from the push, pull, and then open up for some rebound. Okay, apple, double, double, rebound. Okay. Now, measure 53 is the exact same as D, and 54, and 55, and 56, 57, 58. So it's more the same there, okay? The long phrase that you just worked on. Now, the ending is different. 59, I go over in your ABC details, so make sure you look at it there. All right, so E is the next unison section where we're all doing the same thing. So E, we finish our fake ending. We hit, I want your arms to go straight out to your side and go slowly because the music's kind of slow there. So you got to count 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you have a 3 multi-measure rest. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll just hear kind of the music fade away. People will probably start clapping 2, 3, 4. You did 3 measures of rest. Then you're going to hear the music start at F. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4. 3, and 2, and 3, 4, and 4, and 2, and 3, 4. Then we're all going to stick click. Now we can be casual with this and look around and have fun and smile right there. You have 4 measures of just quarter note clicks. Okay, I like the left hand to be up, right hand to be down. Other than that, you can kind of move around and smile and dance or whatever you want to do. Okay, all right, at G, you have details in ABC details tutorial, but we do have some unison rhythms at the end, so let's go over the last 4 measures. Okay, so at 77, we have rest and 2E and a 3 and 4 and a. So the way we kind of count this sometimes is big watermelon, apple, strawberry. Make sure strawberry is right, left, okay, and that'll flow. So we have rest and watermelon, apple, strawberry. Try that. 2, ready, go. Rest and watermelon, apple, strawberry. Okay. Then on measure 78, we have rest and watermelon. So notice it starts exactly the same, but instead of apple, strawberry, you're just going to go apple, apple. So that's actually very easy. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest and watermelon, apple, apple. And guess what we have right after that? The same rhythm. Rest and watermelon, apple, apple. Okay, so let's do 77, 78, and then 79 is a repeat of 78. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest and watermelon, apple, strawberry. Rest and watermelon, apple, apple. Rest and watermelon, apple, apple. Don't be late on those rest ands. Make sure the left hand is lifting. Rest and. Rest and. So all 3 measures there, you need to think up on 1 during the rest so your left's not late. 80 is no different. Rest and. Okay? Now we have a dotted 8th note into a 16th note. So that's going to be rest and dotted note So that's big, tiny. Rest and dotted note Okay? And then we have watermelon pie. Come up with both on beat 4. So that way the downbeat is really big. Okay? And again, we're going to go out slow for the real ending. Okay? So think about hitting unison and then straight arms and look kind of cool. Maybe turn your head to the side. Sometimes we add the glasses down at the end to look at the audience like, yeah, I just did that. Okay, so 80 is rest and 2, a 3, E, and a up, 1. Try that. 2, ready, go. Rest and tiny watermelon up, pie. Okay, in time. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest and tiny watermelon up, pie. Okay, let's try the whole phrase at 77 with the metronome. 1, 2, 77. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest and watermelon, apple, strawberry. And watermelon, apple, apple. And watermelon, apple, apple. Release the kraken. Boom. You'll hear in the music, release the kraken. So the kraken is a 16 notes. Kraken. Okay, so it kind of matches. Release the kraken. Boom. And the last note happens. Okay? All right, guys, those are all the unison parts. Good luck.